Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to go ahead and do my review over Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Atlanta. I know this review is hella late, but I did not decide until the end of the episode that I wanted to make a separate review. I was just going to just talk about some of the things and then just attach it to the new episode that just came on this week. But I changed my mind. I did not take any notes. So everything is just going to come off the top of my dome. If I forget something, like they say in church, charge it to my head and not to my heart. Let me put my titties up some. Just in case somebody man watching. Right, yes. All right, so let's just go ahead and talk about Cheyenne and her whole situation. All right, so KK funny as hell. Why does KK and Cheyenne look just alike? If I did not know, I would think that Cheyenne was KK's daughter. Scrap De Leon, you ain't shit. Do you hear me? At the end of the day, what KK was trying to say was, if Shooter is hanging out with my son, I know my son, and I know he out here on these bitches and hoes. So if he hanging out with Scrap, they on bitches and hoes together. And you see when Cheyenne got to questioning, what do you know something? Scrap was like, I don't know nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm out of it. Those are not his exact words, but that's what he said. How is it supposed to be your sister? You so bothered. Are you more so? From what I get from it, you're more bothered that this man didn't tell you that he was screwing your sister, and not the fact that he mistreating your sister. Okay. All right. Because when you had a chance to let her know, because if that was my sister, from the motherfucking rip, I would have been like, bitch, me and that nigga be out getting bitches and hoes. Well, the niggas don't really say it that way, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't have had no issue telling my sister what was tea. Girl, yeah, we be out in the streets, and he be on bitches, I be on niggas, and girl, y'all get what I'm trying to say. I like niggas, so okay. My face is a little bit white. I just washed it, so it looks a little bit, ashy, I guess, in a way. But I actually been using this new skin stuff. It's I got it from Walmart. I want to start taking care of my skin, and I actually like the way that it looks. I mean, not necessarily right now, but I can see a difference in my skin. I really want some Lemire, but Lemire is expensive, girl. You got to have that real coin guap for that Lemire, bitch. Girl, some cream can run you every bit over $2,000. Cream, bitch. Cream. I said, bitch, for $2,000, bitch, I better have a whole new face. Girl, I better wake up the next day. My skin better be so motherfucking pulled and tight. Girl. Shit better not be moving, but my motherfucking, bitch, my mouth better not even be moving. That's how I want my skin to be so fucking tight, okay? For some $2,000 cream, girl. What the fuck y'all put in that jar? And it's mostly jaw, girl, okay? Anyways, child. So, I felt like Scrap was fucked up for that. What was next? Not Cheyenne. What's her name? What's the girl name with the big old booty? Shekinah Joe. I was crying. I felt, what's so fucked up, y'all? Like, and I know some of y'all hate, because I know some of y'all hate when you a man. I know I'm a man. I identify as a man, all that good stuff. I think at some point, we really have to acknowledge that as men, we really do some fucked up shit. And then when you hear these women talk about their situations with these men who are supposed to be like their protector, whether it was a boyfriend who you could have thought that was going to eventually be a husband, Like, look at Shekinah. Like, when I tell you Shekinah, the shit that bitch was saying was so spot on. Like, these niggas don't have no rules. They do what the fuck they want to do. Look how Stevie J did you, Mimi. This nigga, Stevie J and Mimi were together for what, over a decade, I think. And this nigga brought a stripper whore around you and got her pregnant. At some point, niggas gonna have to acknowledge the shit that they do. Like, K. Michelle was even saying, like, men are bad people. And we might just be. Like, I'm just gonna say we, even though I know, like, I had to tell somebody in the comment section, bitch, you ain't gonna never compare me to none of these niggas. Now, bitch, I'm not gonna sit here and say that back in the day, I was no trifling ass whore. Cause, bitch, I was an old trifling ass Southern Jezebel, okay? A heathen, okay? So I did some shit in my life, you know. But I don't think it's on the same level as like the TIs and the Futures. I just don't think it is. And you know, like K. Michelle was saying, like, men are just bad people. And when you just look at the shit that happens in the world, from like absentee fathers, rapists, serial killers, people who commit the most physical domestic violence. I know women do it too. Like, it's just a fucked up situation. And to see these women sitting there crying and they're crying due to something that a man did to them. Like, it's some fucked up shit. I felt so bad for them. And I, just like Eric was saying, I really want to know because you know, at one point T.I., I don't know if a lot of people know this, but you know, at one point Shekinah and Tiny fell out. And I think it was because of T.I. I just really want to know. I know for a fact, I don't know for a fact, but I just think, like, I know that T.I. cannot stand the ground that Shekinah walks on, because everything that Shekinah despises about a man is T.I. to the motherfucking T. Do you hear me? To the T.I. And I know he can't stand that shit. One thing, let me tell you something. One thing I know for sure is, one thing a man hates is when he know for a fact his woman, who he has complete control over, and know that bitch will jump when he say jump, has a friend in the group that got some fucking sense. And Shekinah Joe is that fucking friend. Men can't stand bitches like Shekinah Joe, because they know that when they walk out the room, Shekinah Joe is speaking motherfucking truth. And that's why men like T.I. don't like girls like Shekinah. If Shekinah was a dumb bitch like Tiny, T.I. wouldn't have nothing to say. Anyways, when that girl was in that kitchen cooking that spaghetti and she put that ketchup in that pot, bitch, that little boy said, I'm not eating this shit. Girl, Mason said, I'm not eating this shit. The fuck? I want some McDonald's, some Popeyes. Let me tell you something. Back in the day when we was younger, we used to eat ketchup in our spaghetti. But my grandmother and my mother, they didn't make it in the spaghetti. We used to eat, we would just eat the ketchup on the spaghetti. It was the weirdest thing. So when I saw her put the ketchup in the pot, I was like, what is this bitch doing? I know some people cook like that. And when she said she got that from her grandmother or her mama, I said, well, bitch, your mama can't cook. Everybody got their own way of cooking, child. Shekinah Joe, and what's her name? Spice. Shekinah Joe is wrong. Like, at the end of the day, you know, but I don't think it's anything worth ending the friendship over. I think that a conversation needs to be had. Like, bitch, like, don't do me this way. Bitch, if we supposed to be sisters, and because we all drop the ball sometimes in our friendships, we have to admit that. And I think that, you know, when your friends are disgusted or pissed off at you, they have every right to let your ass know how they feel. And people know when they fucked up, you know. But yeah, what else? Cheyenne, Scooter, and that girl. Like, Kiami. Shooter, Cheyenne, and Kiami. I don't know the girl name. How you a fuck? You know you have to be a fuck nigga, bitch. Bitch, when Ciara, bitch. I forgot about the best part on this goddamn show. Bitch, when Ciara thought that she was pregnant, when I tell you I was in this apartment screaming at the top of my lungs, this is exactly how Ciara looked. When she got that baby, she looked at that pregnancy test. Well, but she threw that fur off. Girl, Ciara was looking like, bitch, this is not a part of the script, girl. This is not a part of the script. I'm not supposed to be. Baby, Ciara was... Bitch, when I tell you I was in this apartment hollering, bitch. When I tell you, bitch, Ciara, life flashed before her eyes, girl. Well, you just got done talking about how you hopped on that dick on that bus, bitch. Girl. So clearly we know, bitch. Okay? Now, why Mimi taking... I guess they just did it for fun. Mimi, we know Mimi, your ass ain't pregnant because, girl, you eating pussy, so, girl. And Carla, we know your old ass ain't... Well, I ain't even. I'm in the middle of divorce, so that's why. No, your ass is past 50. That's why you ain't having no baby, girl. Shout out to the bitches past 50. But I think that shit was hilarious when Ciara thought she was pregnant. But Ciara, the whole bitch, Ciara had to sit down, girl. But yeah, Shooter, you know you have to be a fucked up nigga. You know you have to. This is what I don't understand. You know niggas have to be fucked. Like, remember the guy from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? I couldn't stand his ass. The one who had the poly relationship and they was trying to get Ciara to be, I think he was trying to get Ciara to be a part of it or some shit like that. I can't remember the exact details. The guy from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. It was him. Then a black girl who K. Michelle said she'll eat her pussy out. She was bad, I ain't gonna lie. And then a Hispanic girl. But he was talking to Ciara. How are you... Like, do you know... If you fail at an open relationship and at a poly relationship, then bitch, you just ain't meant to be in a relationship. And I'm not trying to reduce these relationships down to just sex, because I know that poly relationships are not just about sex, or just open relationships, I guess, in a way. I don't know. I don't study that. I don't really know a lot about it. But I hear people say that, especially like poly relationships are not just about sex. But like in an open relationship, because an open relationship and a poly relationship are different. I would assume, right? So I would assume that in an open relationship, you can just do, like, for example, Nene and Greg. Nene had already said that the rules are basically don't fuck with no bitch who bitch, I hang around. You know, Greg, he another fuck nigga. He couldn't even do something like that. Out of all the bitches he could fuck, he wanted to fuck with a bitch who worked right underneath Nene nose. That's how you know these niggas ain't shit. Like, your girl giving you a free pass to go out there and fuck any bitch you want. Just don't fuck with a bitch who run the same circles as me. And what you gonna do? Fuck with a bitch who she hired. All you have to do is tell Cheyenne, the tea. Like, at the end of the day, you already got one girl. How hard is it to tell another girl, look, me and my girl in an open relationship. You want to be a part of it or not? These niggas ain't shit. I keep telling y'all these niggas ain't shit but hoes and tricks. What else happened on the show? Young Jock. Who is that girl, Mita? Young Jock, baby. Young Jock. Okay, so basically, from what I understand so far, Young Jock and Kendra not getting married because that Mita girl, the way she came in there talking real soft and trying to talk all seductive and sexy and just like yeah, right. The fuck you talking so sexy for, bitch? The fuck? Open your motherfucking mouth and talk to him like you are. Talk to him like you his motherfucking home girl. And not some bitch who he used to fuck back in the day. And how he said it, it made me think that him and the girl used to fool around back in the day. I got my eye on you, Mina, whatever your name is. I feel like it's gonna be some shit between her and Kendra and Jock. Watch. What else? Young Jock, girl. Young Jock, you got Stevie, Scrappy, Shooter. These your groomsmen? Girl, just a wedding full of fuck niggas. Girl. All right, y'all. I think that's all I remember. All right, I'm about to watch this episode, then I'll post that review. All right, bye, y'all.